Let me give you an idea about the very beginning of METALOG. Imagine in the mid-90s, Daniela, my wife, and me, we were running a training company called METALOG. So it was the Institut für Kommunikationskunst, so Institute for the Art of Communication, METALOG. And we mainly did team development programs, we did leadership programs, and we also supported salespeople. And in these days, I had the chance to get some work as an instructional designer, which was very interesting because it gave me the chance to see the whole scenario in a different way. And customers like, for example, Audi and Lufthansa came, and they were aware that I seem to have been quite creative these days. And they said, okay, Toby, could you invent some very special exercise, for this program? Or could you develop a good sequence to bring out this and this and this idea or learning point? And I said, okay, I would love to. And then I developed these very special exercises for them. And then we met with the colleagues of the neighbor room, and the colleagues came and said, how come that your group is already so relaxed and has so much fun? And I said, okay, that's a good question, but we did this and this with them, and people were getting very curious what we did. And I showed it to them, and they said, okay, I absolutely also want to do this and to have this. We had the chance that Erwin, my father-in-law, needed to retire, but he didn't really want to stop working. He wanted to continue to do something good and creative. And Erwin came and said, okay, let me make this for you. And he was a very handy man, and he had his own workshop in his house downstairs. And then he did this exercise, and I was happy to have it because I could give it as a present to the colleague. I mean, we were not sure how they would deal with these materials, but they were very happy, and they told it to other colleagues, and other colleagues were coming and said, Toby, I would also like to have this exercise. Can I have another version of it? And then I again went to Erwin and said, Erwin, couldn't you do a second, a third, a fourth version of it? And then we said, okay, let's do METALOG Training Tools. And that's what we started. And this was in the beginning of the millennium, more or less. And we started like this, and we had about 3 products, and that's it, And I was doing sales, and I did my training programs, and then wherever I could, I showed our products to the colleagues. And then I called Erwin, and Erwin went down into his workshop, and he built by hand the product and sent it to the customer. And over the years, it developed that Erwin could do all the work. So he looked for support, and he found several workshops with handicapped people. So these were people which are having learning disabilities, and this was a very good opportunity to create a good co-working space with them and develop a shared strategy. And nowadays we are working together with, I would say, 3 to 4 different of these workshops, and all of the products are made by hand from these workers, and we're very proud of that. And my wife and me, we try to develop about 1 to 2 or 3 new products per year. So this is the pace we can make. Yeah, and I'm happy to develop more and more products for the trainer colleagues around the world.